Hello, everyone. It's William here at Allegory Gallery, and I'm in my home office today. And we have some new stuff for you. We're running a little late today. I had to run down to the store and run a few errands. Finally back. We're doing a lot of planning for a lot of different things. I have a Barnaby in my lap right now. Hello. You're going to say hi. There's my boy. So we are doing a lot of planning. There's a lot of stuff coming up and going on. Some of it internal, some of it external. But we have a lot of things happening for Fort Ligonier Days coming up in just a few weekends. That's on the 13th, 14th, and 15th, I think. I know it's the second full weekend in October. And so whatever those dates are around, it's that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Barnaby keeps kissing my phone stand here. So we have Fort Ligonier Days. That's a huge thing in our town. And our town normally has a downtown of 1,500 people. The borough has 1,500 people. When Fort Ligonier Days happens, that increases upwards to about 200,000 people that come in from out of town to visit us. And, it can be, there can be good things and there can be bad things about that. It's one of those times that it gets crazy, crazy busy, exceptionally busy. So it's a very different atmosphere in town during those times. Some years we've threatened to close. Whenever you have a festival that's that big and with that many people, people naturally start to get numb to everything around them, right? So they'll be walking through town and they'll walk into the store and not even realize that they're in the store. We've had a number of people who come back later in the year and we say, "Oh, we've never been here before. What a nice store." And we say, "Well, we saw you during Fort Days." So it's now I have a Gilbert kissing the stand, both kids with me right now. It is Sons Day, right? These are my two sons. They're hanging out with me today. So it's one of those things. We are a very, any bead store is a very specialty business. It's kind of a hobby business. And it is one of those things that people do not come in to make jewelry or generally buy components to make jewelry when you have 200,000 people around you. It's not a leisurely time to shop. It's bumping elbows and, we have to limit the amount of people that can come into the store at any one time. And so for us, it's hard, but there are people that we don't see any other time of the year. And there are, it's a very good opportunity to let people know who we are and what we do. Our sales numbers are never crazy. Like some stores swear that they make their yearly sales, that brings them back into the black on Fort Days. That's not the case for us because of the way we are and what we sell. Like I said, nobody's generally going to come out that weekend and buy beading supplies. It's just not what people do. People are looking for completed items and crafts and food, especially. So we will have our finished jewelry line, and we will have, we'll probably bulk up on making some finished, maybe stretchy bracelets and things like that people might buy. But it's really one of those things that it's more that we just have to staff up. We bring in a lot of friends to help that weekend and just watch the shop and make sure there's no theft, because that's a big thing too with small beads and small, gemstones and things like that. So we rearrange the store a little bit and put more things behind glass. Not that we're trying to stop people from seeing things, but make it a little more difficult if they're just going to grab and run. We've been very lucky, I think. We've not had really a lot of theft during that time, but it's all because we bring in friends and they help us watch the store and, really make sure that things are, that people are, being good, right? Because in a festival that big, inevitably there will be people there who are trying to steal. But all in all, I have to say it is generally a fun time. I love the fair food. When we were not vegetarians, the fair food was even better because I love hot sausage sandwiches. That was one of my favorite things, with good onions and peppers and hot sausage. And now I don't eat that. So they do have things. I get a lot of halushki and pierogies and things like that. So that's fun. So that is the biggest thing really coming up. It's a huge event. It takes a lot of kind of brain power to get your head around. I've started, booking some of our friends and making sure that they'll be there with us. And so we're just working on all of that right now. During the first 2 or possibly 3 weekends in October, we will not have in-store classes. Jen is going to be away, I think, the first weekend, and possibly the second. The third real weekend, because Fort Days is falling on, because there's one Saturday, the first is on a Saturday, so it makes things a little bit weird. So there's that weekend, which I don't think that will actually be a class day because it's not the first yet on Friday. So we'll have that. The first weekend, Jen is away. The second weekend, full weekend, will be Fort Days. And we're not going to try and have classes during Fort Days. That would be insane. So that is that. Suzanne says, has anyone heard from Nancy? The last thing I saw on the timeline was, and I don't know how long ago it was, because it just popped up for me, so I assumed it was new and I should have looked. But she was worried about, I guess, not having her power for her oxygen maker. So hopefully she's doing okay. She doesn't usually tune into these very often, at least that I see recently, and I'm sure there's a lot going on. So I have not heard anything past that, which was just posted. I don't know when that was posted on Facebook, honestly. I was just looking at that. I had just looked at it before I had to run to the store today. So hopefully she's okay. Let's see who is all out there with us today. Theresa is with us. Norma, hello. Hello, Hannah. Suzanne, of course, is with us. AG Bead Fam, right? Hello, Mary. Says, hope you stocked up and sell. We don't really do a major stock up before 4 days. I know it seems counterintuitive not to, but like I said, it's not really an event. I would go as boldly to say is a lot of times it's not an event for the actual merchants in town. If you're going to shop in Ligonier and see the regular merchants, come on any other day or any other weekend. The the Fort Days weekend is mainly people come to see craft booths, and we hear it all the time. People look in our door, they peek in and we hear, oh, they're always here. We'll come back during another day. And so then they go off and look at the craft booths and things, and that's fine. But we do set out tables outside and we sell things outside. And our helpers, when they have, some of our helpers have things in the store anyway already, like Jen, who's our teacher, has stuff in the store. So we also allow them to sell their things on tables outside too. So that helps our helpers get a little extra. Mary says, you have so many beautiful things to sell besides beads. And yeah, so it's the finished jewelry. It's some of the, the masks that we have and the flying creatures that we have. A lot of that kind of stuff sells. Quick pick-me-up things sell. And so that's what we're trying to get to. Hello, Marianne. Hello, Harry. Hello, June. Oh, my thing just jumped, so I'm sorry if I missed saying hello to any of you. Hello, Anne. Good to see you here. Anne Mergel with us today. Hello, Amanda. Let's see. Heidi is with us. Helen. Our friend Helen is out there. Good to see you out here. Heidi says scarves and bags. Yes, we have scarves and bags. They're back on the store floor for the chilly weather. I'm in a sweater. First time, I think, today. So scarves and bags. Yes, we do. We have scarves and bags. Although they don't sell as much as you would think because everyone has scarves and bags on Fort Days. There are probably 200 or so different craft booths at least. But I do think that I think Azalea and Cynthia are coming up for Fort Days. I think they rented a booth. I'm not sure how that's all going, but I believe they have, and I think they'll be up here to celebrate and hang out with us too. So that'll be great. We're Or if they didn't get a booth, they can be on a table out front because we sell their stuff all the time in store. So that's good. And so I'm hopeful that they will be up here to hang out with us too. Oh, so what else? Heidi says, not scarves, is soft and dyed like yours. Love them. Those we don't have a lot of right now. We have not gotten another shipment in those for a while. So we'll have to see if we can bring anything in. They are lovely, right? I do. I love them a lot. So that's it. That's all I have to report on. That's mainly what I'm working on lately. That there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes too that that doesn't really pertain to the general audience out there, to all of you, that isn't forward facing. But there are things in the TGBE group that we're getting ready for and doing. I have a presentation in the TGBE just for the members. We have certain meetings that are just for members, and I have a presentation this Friday about some stuff that I have to do yet. It's so busy. Oh yeah, and it's tax season for us. Since we postpone our taxes, it's now tax season for us. So got to do that too. So that is all coming up all at once, happening all together. I have yet to see my new nephew. Haven't gotten up to see my new nephew yet. So hopefully we'll be able to do that sometime soon and make a visit. Oh, lots going on. Lots going on. Hello, Barbara. Thank you for tuning in. So what has been going on with all of you out there? We've been crazy. Lots of stuff happening. Andrew has a meeting at, well, in like 5 minutes. He's probably already left the house, I would assume by now, because I think he's going up to the cottage. He has a meeting at 5:30, a virtual meeting with some people. So he's going to the cottage to do that. I need to get over to the cottage to try and ship some more stuff. If you're all waiting on packages, I'm sorry. I'm really behind. That's what happens when when Barb isn't here to help us. Things get behind. So I do apologize for that. I'm working on some here and there as I can. I have not gotten a big time to sit up there and really do stuff. So I've been shipping out a package here and a package there as I can. But if you are waiting, that's why. Mystery boxes, I'm getting people starting to email me about mystery boxes, obviously, especially people who don't know we were sick. So mystery boxes, if you are waiting for those, they're going to be a little while yet with everything going on. And it just happened that we got really sick during the time with COVID, during the time that we were starting to put those together and get them out. So if you are waiting for those, there are still some in the shop, surprisingly. So if you still want one, grab it now, because we are going to be working on them. We are working on them as we can. We have a lot here that we're trying to get done, and we're short on help now. So one of our helpers left us, and Barb is on vacation for 2 weeks. So that is already down by a lot of people who normally would help us do some of this stuff. So I do apologize, but we'll get it out to you. We always do. We'll make sure you get it, right? And says, deep breath, one day at a time, all will go well. Prayers and good vibes your way. Love you guys. Glad you are feeling better. Thank you, Anne. We miss you. Hopefully we'll get to see you again soon. I always talk this way when I'm talking to people instead of at the camera, because my comments are over here. So it makes me feel like I'm talking to you. So if I'm looking the wrong way, that's why. Suzanne says, that's okay. Makes for a big package when you do ship, right? Yeah, you get those big packages coming with all the stuff combined. I will combine shipping as much as possible, and Barb will continue to do that whenever she is back for anything that I don't get out. So it'll be good. Good times, right? So that is that. That's what's going on here. Theresa said made some earrings today. That's nice. Always good to make some stuff. I have been messaging our friends over at Main Exhibit Gallery because they can sell me some clay, and I'm getting, like, I keep getting it in my mind that I'm going to start making clay stuff, make pottery, make ceramics. So I have a message over to them for some prices and costs to us for some stuff that they can get us. I'd rather buy from them or go through them if I can, because I've already taken classes with them and I like the clay that we used with them, and I like to keep doing that. So that's what's going on with me trying to get into my my thing. I don't know if pottery is going to be my thing or not, but I'm going to try it and we'll see how it goes. I have to learn all about the kiln and firing and stuff too, because that is something I know nothing about. Any of the classes we've taken on it really don't go over that. They do it all for you. So that's one of those things that I'm going to have to learn. And I've been watching some YouTube videos and trying to figure it out. We have to make sure that Andrew's kiln that we have here is still good. And because it hasn't actually been turned on for years. Now we have, we did already install new elements at one point. So my mom and I did it. So we kind of have an idea how to do that if we need to. So that's good. It's just been crazy. It's been absolutely insane. The 2 weeks before Fort Days, because I'm always bad and put off doing our taxes until now. And then, so I always have that, which the deadline is always right on Fort Days weekend. And then Fort Days itself is a big thing. And just had a baby in the family, so I'm trying to make time to see the new baby. And then I'm thinking about doing pottery. I was hoping to make some pottery for Fort Days and see if I can make anything that anybody would ever want to buy and just have a little display, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll get that far. It's getting pretty close, and I don't have much time to do anything. Theresa loves pottery. I loved it too. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Susan. Well, no one's really late. We're just getting over the talking portion. We like to talk a little bit because that allows people to filter in. And I know that during this, some people also filter out. But it does give time to filter in before people saw stuff. Harry says, I just got 50 pounds of Foles Gold Clay, cone 6. Can't wait to get into some and throw a mug. Nice. I've never heard of that. I don't know any about that. But I'm interested in learning all that. So that I think is what's been going on. That's what's been going on. So we're crazy busy. I'm already tired and the week is not even over. It's Wednesday, halfway through the week, and I'm worn out. But I've been trying to get some sleep. And enough sleep, and that's happening here and there, but it's okay. Let's get started here. Let me flip around the camera. Marianne had a long nap. That's nice. Naps are always good. I love a nap. My naps are always long, though. I never have a nap that's less than about 2 to 3 hours. If I do, I wake up even meaner and crankier than I was before that. So there you go. I always have long naps. Now, I guess I should turn the camera around. That would help too, right? I told you, my brain is not with it lately. All right. Amanda says, this feels like a long week. It does. All right. So we got some restock here, and I wanted to show you some of this. Andrew was talking about sari silk the other day, maybe yesterday. And we have some restock on the black. We have some black sari silk. I think we ran out of it in store. So that is being restocked and should be in the online store again now. So if you were looking for black, you can order that. And if you already ordered some, it'll be combined. So don't worry. We'll only charge you the shipping we're charged, and we'll refund the rest. We also restocked some of our waxed linen. So we have this color and the black again. These are 2 meters, approximately 2 meters of waxed Irish linen. I think they're $2. It says $2 on here for the 2 meters. So there you go. Okay, so we restocked those. So if you were looking for any of that, it's now in stock, at least in limited quantities. And let me see here. Oh, I didn't realize this stuff was mixed. So it's mixed in with some of the stuff I already did. All right. Then, if you go to the Halloween collection, we added some more things to the Halloween collection. So we have these candle nuts. These are carved candle nuts by Lou Zeldis. Lou is no longer with us, but we still have a few of his items. And these candle nuts are 2 of them. I love these. I just might have to save one because I think we're down to, this might be the last two. I can't remember. But these are in stock, and these are really fun and great for Halloween. So if you're looking for Halloween stuff, here you go. There they are. So those two are now in the online store. We also added these. These are carved bone. The holes go through this way. They're flat backed, but they are not cabs. They could be used as cabs if you want, but they are not. They are carved bone. Amanda, yes, candle nut. They're called candle nuts because you can actually, they have a waxy substance when you cut them in half. So you can cut them in half and you can actually light them on fire like a candle. At least that's what I've been told. I've never done it. They don't grow around here, I don't think. But that's why they call them candle nuts. So these skulls are in the online store, carved out of bone, and they are drilled top to bottom with flat backs. So if you wanted to use them as a cab, they'd be pretty easy, but they also have a hole if you want to dangle them or use them in a strand. Okay. And then we added some of these to the online store. These are some necklaces we made, some simple necklaces. These are hand-carved skulls, and on a chain, and they're $24 only. $24. So these are great. They sell pretty well in store. We only have a limited number because these are hand-carved and they're not easy to get for us. But if you like those, they are now in the online store. It looks like we put 3 of them in the online store that you can grab if you're interested in those skull necklaces. Barnaby's very interested by the dangling skull necklace chains, aren't you? I'm sitting on my lap still. We added another one of these by Marsha Neal. This is a pair by Marsha Neal, good autumn color, and could be used with your Halloween jewelry, that kind of rusty, beautiful orange color. And you can see most of this in the Halloween collection. If it's not in the Halloween collection, you can go into the latest items collection and check the latest items. Hello, Theresa. Thanks for joining in with us. Next up, we've added these to the online store. These little eye beads, glass eye beads, evil eye beads. Keep away the evil eye. The malocchio. So we added these. They have the design on both sides, 2 different sides. So we have those now in the online store. Barnaby, where are you going, bud? Huh? Where are you going, mister? And then we added these tiny Peruvian, let's see if I can get in here with Barnaby here, tiny Peruvian skeleton beads. So these are really small. Let me see if I can get there's the penny. But these would be great for earrings. It looks like we only have 4 to put in the online store. So there's 4 there. If you want those, they're in there now, as long as nobody grabbed them already. So grab them if you want them. And then we also added these Peruvian ceramic ghosts. And we have a few of those, just 4 of those we were able to get put into the online store. This is still from our collection of Peruvian ceramic. The factories are closed. We are not getting more of these. This is just stock that we're still continually using and replenishing from what we bought. So we have these available and ready for you if you'd like those in the online store now. Barnaby, are you showing off? What are you doing, mister? Huh? What are you doing, buddy? We also have this bracelet. I'm getting kisses. Barnaby's giving me kisses, huh, bud? So we have this bracelet in stock. Mary, they stopped making the beads because COVID forced them to close their factories and they couldn't restart them. So once they closed, they never reopened. It was a COVID. It was caused by COVID. So unfortunately, they are not making any more, and they will not be opening the factories again. Next up, I showed these on the other day on one of my fall autumn items around the store in my favorites list. But these are now in the online store, so if you wanted to grab them and you weren't sure or didn't get them that time, you can get them now. These are check glass skulls. Mary, it is very sad because we loved them, and they were factories of women who did this, and it's very sad that they lost their work. Very, very sad that they lost their work. And then we have these very large skulls. We added these to the online store as well. These are pretty heavy. These are not like, you couldn't use these for earrings. These are solid and they're heavy. I'm not quite sure the material, whether they're some kind of stone. Andrew might know, and they may have put it in the online store description, but I don't have it here and I can't remember. But they're heavy. These are not earring pieces. So these are big. If you like those though, good decoration, good for a pendant on a necklace. They are in the online store. We have a bunch of those. And then we added some of our figurines and things that we have. So this sugar skull, this is a wooden painted sugar skull. It's only $11.50. Day of the Dead ornament. These are, I have one of these only, one of these in stock in the online store. So you can grab that if you want to. If you're looking for something that's more Day of the Dead than Halloween. And Barnaby, you're knocking my things off the table. It says they don't belong here. I do. He does like to sit on my desk. Huh. Come on, buddy. All right. Then, next up, we have this ornament. This is a Joe Spencer ornament. This is Leo the Black Cat. $10 only. $10. Hand-painted cat. So we have those in the online store now. Get these back in the bag and protected like they were. I'm not very good about resealing things and putting things. I don't have the patience. I'm bad that way. I told you I'm not patient. I'm not a patient person. People might think I am, but I'm not. Not really. All right, we have this moon face. This moon face, this is another Joe Spencer. Goldie, that's Goldie the moon ornament. We have Goldie the Moon Ornament. So that is in stock. That is $10 only. These have been really popular. So we figured we'd offer them online this year. Normally we have them available only to select to kind of, the email and let us know, but I decided let's throw some online this year and see if people want these that way. Mary said, oh, the moon ornament is so neat. I think so. So we have some of those in the online store now. And again, I got to get these back in the bag because the bags are numbered. I'm not a good gift wrapper and things, so putting things back is not my forte. Almost everyone. Trying to put things that are a little bit too big for the bags they're going into. Of course, someone else already did it and sealed the bag, so there you go. It's just me. And then we have these fun guys here. These are kind of figurines, statues. This is the cat. This is Kitty Hollow Black Cat, $14.50. $14.50. So we have that available. I think these are fun. I love them a lot. We always have a Halloween shelf that we have all year round, and these stay on it. And we didn't buy a lot of new stuff for Halloween this year because once we started selling these in the store, a lot of other stores around us started picking up the same lines. And so we got to the point where we didn't feel like we should keep bringing in these lines if everyone in town practically was going to be selling them. So we're looking for something different, but we still have some of these, and they're still cute. And if you like them, they're available. This is, it says Kitty Hollow Witch figurine. So the Kitty Hollow Cat and Kitty Hollow Witch. This is $12.50 for the witch, which is a little less expensive than the cat. But the witch has a kitty companion down there. Very cute. So these are pretty big, right? So that is now in the online store. I think I have one witch available and 2 of the cats. I may have more in the physical store. So if you do want these, and by the time you get to them and they're sold out, you can email me and I can check the store, because we left some things in store and some things we put online. So not everything is everywhere, and we do split up the inventory. So I might have more if the online store is sold out by the time you go to grab yours, if you want one. All right, and I believe that's all I've got for you today. I know it's not a lot, right? I thought it was a lot more, and maybe I ran through it too quickly. So let me flip the camera around here and we'll chat for a little bit. I know Andrew went for like 2 hours yesterday, and I'm going for like less than an hour. I'm like slacking, but I do have a lot to do too. I have a lot of other things I have to do. So I hope you like those. If you liked any of them, you can get them in the online store at, there it is, allegorygallery.com. They are there now, or should be. We were getting them inserted to the online store earlier today, so I think they're all on there. And most of them should come up in the Halloween collection. It's just a few collections down on the homepage. So you can click into that collection and see all of the stuff there. Don't forget, the kits for the TGBE are still available in the online store. Andrew talked about those a little bit yesterday. And the Raven pendants too are available. So you can get those in the online store. And Bonnie says, hi, William. I just fell asleep and woke up just in time to see the last 5 items. Oh, Bonnie, I wish I could have taken a nap today too. That would have been nice. But yeah, you can watch the replay. All the replays are available on YouTube and Facebook. You should be able to watch the replays. And if you are watching out there on YouTube, please hit the thumbs up. Do it now, do it now, do it now. I was watching Andrew's presentation yesterday. I was watching the number of people who were watching, because it tells me, versus the number of people who hit that thumbs up. Not all of you hit it. So please hit the thumbs up. It helps YouTube know that you like the stuff you're seeing from us. It's really, other than you watching for the whole length of the movie, which helps the most. The longer you watch, the more the more YouTube considers you an invested viewer. But the thumbs up is another big way to let them know. So we appreciate that. And we are, let's see what else is going on. Suzanne says, got my order in, big box. Yeah, you're going to have a big box coming. I have to get everything packed up for you. Hopefully we'll get that out. We're still far enough away. I should have everything out for y'all for Halloween, for the Great Bead Extravaganza, if you order the kits. Sorry, we're working hard. I'm trying to get everything done. So that's all I've got. That's it. Quick one today. So please let us know. I just saw an order come in the online store. So whoever that was, thank you so much. I'm glad you liked what you got or liked what you saw. Hope you like what you get. Just saw another order come in. Thank you so much for that. Again, TGB kits are ready. So if you've not gotten your TGB kit, please get it soon so that I can work through the backlog of shipping and get it out to you before the TGB happens. Which is the weekend after Fort Days. Yay! So that's another thing coming up for us. Is I think the weekend right after Fort Days is actually our TGBE weekend. We'll see which weekend does better for us. I don't know. But thank you so very much for everything. I know this was a short one. I feel weird going less than like 40 minutes, but sometimes we need that, right? You all got other stuff to do sometimes too. I see Marianne has some stuff she wants to do. Looking for the Softflex kit reveal, so that's good. I didn't know they were doing one, so there you go. How about that? I haven't been online much at all. So thank you so very much for everything, and we will see you back here tomorrow with something new. All right. I think I'm going to be in the store all day tomorrow, so I'll come up with something to show you, hopefully. All right. Thanks so very much, everybody. Have a wonderful one. See you tomorrow. Bye.